my heart afire. With crimson secrets and forbidden bliss, can't stay still, don't stop that thrill. My bones crave your skin, temptation within, mistakes ignite the silence. Nightmares creep while you and me repeat. This bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire. Yeah. Connect the dots straight to the start of intoxicating want. Lingering touch, these soft words whispered in the dark. Set my heart on
I accidentally hit the end stream button. Fuck. How do I stop it from doing that? I'm just gonna turn off Stream Deck. Maybe that'll work. I don't know. How's it going, everybody? My name is Tom. Welcome back to Tomfoolery. If the stream randomly cuts off here in a second, and that's probably why. But anyway, welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to some Kerbal Space Program. We are playing some Kerbal Space Program today, and I'm super excited because we're doing a career mode save, which means things are a lot harder than they normally are in like sandbox or science mode. You have to manage funds, you have to manage reputation, you have to manage science, as well as I have several mods installed. One of them being one of the most important ones is life support. You have to manage food, hab time, and electricity for your Kerbals. So whole bunch of stuff to get into. We'll get into it in good time, and let's go ahead and just fucking do this thing. I mean, let's go ahead and do it. Now I have started a LS career test save right here that is specifically for testing whether or not this was viable at all. So far, I'm doing pretty well on it, but that's all I'll say for now. Go ahead and start a new one. We're gonna call this. What should I call it? I want to call it Tomfoolery Aerospace, but I feel like that's a little too close to Lown Aerospace. Let me think. So yeah, I love to do something SpaceX related. Tom X. I don't know. Space Tom. That's terrible. Let's see here. Tomfoolery Aeronautics. Tomfoolery Aeronautics, because big words are funny. That's literally the worst thing to say. We have a code for you. Oh, castle. Okay. There's a whole bunch of stuff I could change here. I don't think I really want to change anything. Allow other launch sites. That'd be pretty cool. Advanced. Actually, there is a bunch of stuff I do want to change here. Tech fuel balancer, that's fine. TU? Technician limited, okay. Workshop. Stupidity affects efficiency? Efficiency, sorry. Sure, let's put that in there. Science relay. No, I don't want to check that because there would be some situations where I need to transfer things to transfer science to other crafts that don't have a laboratory on them. So KOS is really cool. I haven't meddled with that too much though. If enabled, it allows MKS specific carbonauts to be included in rescue contracts. Sure. I don't see why not. Couple constructs. That's fine. Hangar extender. I'm gonna keep that off for now, and then once I fully build up the VAB and the SPH, I'll allow these things to be fully open, so you can make much bigger crafts. I think that's it, really. Yeah. Okay. Accept and start. Sorry for the long intro there. I didn't want to spend too long messing with that stuff. By the way, Corey, if you're still here, I don't know if you are, but yeah, Duna is not going to happen anytime soon. That's going to take a hot minute. I mean, I could probably do it on like the test save, the career test save, but not right now. Right now, I'm working with the basic of solid rocket engines and stuff like that. So yeah, Duna's not going to happen anytime soon. Okay, game, load. Come on. I believe in you. Follow, focus, follows click. I like that. Okay, and then sure. Okay, so this is the Kerbal Space Center. This is where you get Kerbals. This is where you get contracts. This is where you launch rockets, build planes, launch planes, and this is a tracking station where you can go to different places if you have a craft there. All this other stuff is added by a mod called Kerbal Constructs. It gives you different launch pads and stuff like that. I like it because it's kind of historically accurate. In fact, there's three landing spots over there where Salcom B, 1B? Salcom 1B, I think. The most recent SpaceX launch landed on one of those pads. Yeah. This is our home for now, and we'll be colonizing the planet or the solar system as we go along. So, first, what we got to do is we got to get some contracts. Now, right now we have a couple of different things here. Right here is these are all of the contracts that we can get at a time. Available, it's kind of the same thing, but this is sorted a little bit nicer. Active is the things that we already have, and archives is the things we've already done. So, first mission: leave the launch pad. Not even get into orbit. No, just get off the launch pad. So, we know how contracts work now. Now we got to go into the VAB and build a rocket. So what we're going to do is we're going to build a small craft that pretty much just has a probe and some science on it, or some scientific equipment. And what we do is we launch this probe, and then we do the science on the launch pad, and then we take it back because that gives us free science. And then we launch it again, shoot it off somewhere, take the science, and then recover the probe. So that's what we're going to do. So we got our probes here. We got a few tanks. I'm surprised we have that many tanks unlocked in the first little bit here. Then we have our engines. Most of these are... I was about to say most of these are solid rockets. Yeah, they are. Most of these are solid rockets, but a couple of them are liquid fuel and oxidizer engines. Then we got avionics packages. Those are mostly just, for now at least, they're mostly just reaction wheels for turning the craft. We'll actually need those as we go along, because sometimes ships can get flip happy when they're going through the atmosphere. Then we have structural stuff. I love using this redstone launch clamp. It has a nice little attachment to the bottom of it. It's really cool. Then we have robotics. We don't have any robotics yet. We got decouplers, storage things. This is mostly just aeroshells. Aerodynamic surfaces, mostly fins, wings, that kind of thing. We'll get more wings later. Landing pads or landing gear, whether that's legs or wheels or whatever. Then we got thermal, electric. Right now all we have in electric is batteries because we don't really need to go anywhere. We got antennas, and those are pretty useful as well for doing stuff. Then we got our science, cargo, utility. Right now it looks like it's mostly cameras. Hangars, I'll talk about those later at a later time as well. Global construction, that's just some random stuff. Planetary surface structures, those will come important later, though I doubt I'll be using very much of them. You'll see what I mean. Deep freeze items, those will be super pivotal very much later on in the game. Workshop items, you'll see what those do later. Tundra exploration is another mod that gives you a whole bunch of different parts. We'll talk about those later. Near future launch vehicles, another mod that gives you a bunch of parts. We'll talk about those later. EVA items, Kerbal attachment system, extraplanetary launch pads. These are all mods that give you different parts and everything. Decals, those are really cool. They're literally just decals. And then lights, there's literally just lights. Rovers, that's where the rover parts will be stored. Life support, we'll get more of those rather soon, actually. Containers, colonization, construction, logistics, and manufacturing. We'll get a lot more of those as we go along, but first, what we gotta do is we gotta build a little probe. Probey boy. I should stop making those noises in my mouth. Anyway, so we're gonna start with the probe. Then we're gonna go get some science going. So, Mystery Gokutainment, Geiger counter, a film camera because we like to film the things that we do. I prefer streaming them, but that's just me. Then we got a thermometer for testing how cold or hot the world is. Mystery Gokutainment, the rest of it's not all that important, honestly. So I'll put this in the middle. And then what are we going to call this little bean? First off, we're going to put a solid rocket booster on the bottom of it. And I'm actually going to make this smaller because I hate the look of things that don't fit the diameter of previous parts. So I'm actually going to make it a little bit smaller. And then what's the thrust here? Oh, that's a terrible solid rocket booster. It's just awful, man. What are you doing to me, man? Max thrust is 162. That's 11? Okay. That actually has higher thrust. That's interesting. I also considered getting a mod that would make things explode or parts fail as you use them more. I decided not to just because the game's gonna be pretty hard already. So we're just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna call you Peabody, not P-boy, Peabody 1, just so we can give it a numerical designation. So literally what we're going to do is we're going to put this on the pad, do the science, and then recover it, just so we can get that science from the launch pad. And then we'll relaunch it, actually launch it this time, and probably put it into the ocean. But first, actually, do we have parachutes? I don't think we have parachutes. It's unfortunate. Because if we did, we'd have them under the utility tab in the VAB, which, by the way, VAB means vehicle assembly building. It's similar to what what NASA uses at Cape Canaveral, and SPH means for space plane hangar. You can just make regular planes, or you can make space planes. We'll eventually get to that. I'm terrible at making planes in this game. I'm really awful. I don't know what it is, but every time I look up a tutorial and try to build one myself, I am awful. Okay, observe mystery goo. 9.6 science. Nice. Log radiation. Take a picture. Oop. Not like that. Take a picture. There we go. And then beep, 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 beep. And then telemetry report. Nice. That's some good science right there. How's it going, Alex? How you doing, man? Yeah, I might get Avengers. I haven't fully decided yet. Oh, I was supposed to put on some music. Music. Is that too loud? That's probably too loud. That's probably better. Too loud. That's probably better. Actually, can you hear it? That's probably better. Yeah, you can just hear it. Cool. So, by the way, before I forget, this music is made by an awesome dude named Tim Dodd, the Everyday Astronaut. He's an awesome YouTuber and as well a awesome music writer / composer / performer. Is that what they call him? But he's really, really great, and yeah, I like his music, especially for playing some Kerbal Space Program 2. Do. I'm trying to see if there's any parts here that give parachutes. I think yeah. Science antenna unit? At this point, at one point, this part might have had a parachute stuff in it. Okay. Well, that's not useful in the slightest. Now, what am I trying to say? My brain isn't working right now. One strategy I've seen used before is please tell me you have a parachute. There's a parachute right there. Fuck. Wait, I can get both. Yes, I can. Haha. I'm the smartness. Yeah. One strategy I've seen done by people who are just starting out a Kerbal Space Program career mode is that they'll build a science buggy in the spaceplane hangar, and just drive around to each one of the areas within the KSC, Kerbal Space Center, and because each one of these buildings is like its own separate biome, therefore you can get science from each one of those biomes. I'm not going to do that because I think it's hacky, but yeah, that is one way to do it. And yes, this game usually takes a minute to load for me. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I have over 100 mods installed right now. Maybe part of it. I don't know. Maybe. Okay. Okie dokie. Now, what do I... Here's a problem with this probe. I can't put a parachute on it because there's nothing to attach to on the top right here. So I'm actually going to get rid of that by rerouting. And I'm going to put you on. Will you fit? Yeah! This is the greatest plan! Okay, I'm also going to put a decoupler. Oh, that's too big. No, that's too big again. That's too big. Just right. Anyway. Then we got more science. We got a barometer. Micrometeor detector, but I'm not going to use that until I get into space. What about you? What do you do? Oh, is it just an antenna? I hope not. Oops, there we go. Then a magnetometer. Magnetometer. Sorry. Why did I laugh like Fred Drescher right there? I'm losing my mind. It's okay though. I expected to eventually. I can't make that smaller because it's just so gaudy, just sticking out right there. Anything else? Anything else? No. Because I think this, and this all give you the same readings because they're all mystery goo. I think. Maybe I'm wrong. We already have a laboratory segment? Okay, whatever. So Peabody 1 is gonna take another swing at this. Oh, damn it! Yeah, sometimes it takes a minute. There we go. So I am gonna do that again real fast. Gonna take that information, perform a scan. I didn't think that would give me anything different. Okay, I didn't think that a couple of those would give me anything different, but I'll relaunch that. And then we're gonna put this thing in the water because the water is a really good water is a good really good early resource for science. And then what we're gonna try to do is we're gonna try to take it north to where to where the hills are, and then from there we're gonna take it be westward to the mountains, or at least closer to the mountains. Also, if I'm not mistaken, these types of rockets are called sounding rockets because they're literally just a solid rocket booster with a payload on top that just goes somewhere. Okay, I was wondering if the song just repeated itself. Hopefully not. Okay, so one last thing I want to add. It's not going to be science, so I'm not going to have to relaunch it or anything, but I want to add a reaction wheel. Do I have a reaction wheel? Yes. Oh my god. Oh, this is a fairing too. That's fucking dope. You're not a reaction wheel. Then what the hell are you? I think you're a KOS part. Okay, there are no such things as reaction wheels apparently. All right, let's fucking do it. Ah, eyes are making my eyes tired. I'll try to push him back a little bit. Okay, so the ocean is directly east of us. That means we have to, once we hit the launch key, I should probably not have my parachutes in my my launch key on the same stage. That's going to be a bad time for everyone involved. All we gotta do is go to point eastward. So just hold down V when we launch. So 3, 2, 1, go! Go! Let's go north. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Why did it go north? What? Okay. Okay, what we're gonna do? So we're gonna give it a little bit of help. We're gonna help it along its way. So I mentioned the redstone launch clamp earlier, right? What I neglected to mention was the 4 tools up here. So you got place, you got offset, you got rotate, and you got reroute. Reroute is what I used earlier to switch up things, so I'm going to use that real quick. Already did. And then place, obviously, is you place stuff. Offset is, well, you offset things. And then we have the rotate tool. So what we're going to do, we're going to rotate it to where it's already pointing eastward. So that now, fingers crossed, it'll actually fly eastward. I like how tall this thing is. It didn't drop it down at all. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go! It's still kind of heading north. I don't appreciate that. It's probably because of the magnetometer. The magnetometer is probably aerodynamically dragging. And then we're not going to release yet. We're actually going to take some science from the air here. Oops. Deactivate, take photograph. There we go. Release. Oh, I have to be landed, don't I? Okay. Well, it wasn't the cleanest little experiment package, but we get it done, I guess. Also, keep an eye on the surface ball when we're parachuting in, because typically, not always, but typically the best number to have this under is about 6 meters per second. The crash tolerance of various parts tends to be somewhere around 6 meters per second. Typically if we're going over 6 meters per second when we collide with the ground or water, then shit will explode. Typically. Also, I'm just speeding up time here by pressing Alt and the right arrow on my keyboard, right next to the question mark key, and letting time progress forward so we're not waiting for this thing to drop into the water for 30 minutes. Blank. Okay, and then perform scan. Cool. So I'm going to recover that. I should have done a telemetry report. Fuck. That's okay. It's fine. It's fine. If I keep telling myself it's fine, it's fine. Okay, so we got 52 signs from that. Nice. So let's go back into the research center. You get some other LFO rockets, rocket engines. But what I want to do, I want to get basic science. Because the more science we have, the more science we can get. That's important. Dipole antenna. Surface radiator. What does it give me? Solar experiment package. Booster cam. That'd be pretty cool. Micro goo radiometer. That gives you a different type of science than the regular goo, I think. Maybe I'm wrong. It doesn't give you a whole lot. It gives you batteries, I guess. This one, and this one, the multispectral scanner and the altimeter. Those will be important later. Oh, radio science viewer. Yeah, we need that. Okay. I can't get anything else, can I? No, I cannot. Okay, cool. Nice. So I might ditch the radiometer since I don't need it for this flight, just because I want the damn thing to fly straight. Okay. So, Radio Science Junior, obviously that's not going to particularly work. So I'm going to make it really small. Don't worry, that does not affect the amount of science I get from it. Make it really small. Look at that little boy. Look at that little boy. Materials bay, that'd be kind of yeah. I think that gives me a different amount of science, different type of science. The ion trap will come in useful later. You're a mystery goo, okay. That's Science Junior. This is Materials Bay. Okay. There's something else. That one. There we go. And that'll sit flush with the probe, pretty much. Yeah. Okay. This game's a lot of loading. It's not until I start streaming that I really start to notice it. But yeah, it's a lot of empty air just waiting for the game to load. It's unfortunate. I'm also on and off reading articles while it's loading. Ooh, 14 times out of that. Nice. Oh! That just gives you a regular fucking... Okay. Getting rid of that then. That sucks. Can I transmit? No, I can't. Shit. Can I transmit you without any... data loss? No. Shit. Okay. Recover. I'm gonna have a drink. I can't get more stuff over here, so I might look at that real fast. I already have a barometer. Ration wheel would be nice. I'm gonna need bigger SRBs as we go along too. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get that and then worry about the reaction wheel afterward. So how's everyone's doing? How's everyone's day been? How's everyone's doing today? What? It wasn't too bad. Not a lot of people came in, so I was kind of bored for most of it. But what are you gonna do? Has some delicious wings though. Okay. Can't get anything else there. No. What's the reskin here for? I don't know. Let's make this a little bit bigger. There we go. This one fits. It fits with everything else. Save, and then let's go splash down again. Let me put my phone on charger. Also, I'll get rid of Kerbal Alarm Cock down here. Kerbal Alarm Cock, more like. Sorry. There it is. Yep. Because we won't be needing it for a while. Most of the missions are very like a single mission happening at one time. Especially at the beginning here. I need to fix that staging. Okay, and now we splash down. At least I can get a telemetry report now. Go ahead and send that. Ah, I don't have an antenna. Forgot you had to have an antenna to send things. Damn it. And splashdown. Okay, stop going crazy on me, camera. Thank you. 14 signs out of there. 14 seconds out of there. Log temperature. Didn't already do you? 9 seconds out of there. Log radiation. Barometer. Photograph. Look at this photograph. Every time I do, it makes me laugh. Oh, am I sinking? I am very slowly sinking. Very slowly. Actually, you know what I could do? Put something a little more heavy on the bottom and take it down to the bottom of the ocean. I don't know if that would still be considered part of the ocean biome, or if that would be like the bottom of the ocean. I don't know. I don't know if, because I know on the surface of a planet in Kerbal Space Program, there's different biomes. So let's say on the Mun, the Kerbal System's version of the moon. So there's like craters, there's highlands, lowlands, midlands, there's the polar regions and stuff like that, and you can get different signs depending on where you land. Sorry. MW Null. How's it going, man? You really don't need to ask me to say hi to you. You can just say hi yourself. Mini radial decoupler. Oh, I can only have 2. Oh, okay. Well. Say hi to me and I'll say hi to you. That's how friendly people operate. Wow. Also, the reason I'm playing Everyday Astronaut instead of listening to the in-game music is I don't know why, but I kind of grown tired of the Kerbal Space Program music. I mean, it's fine. It definitely holds the character of the game. But to me, it's just how much does this game cost? I want to say like $20, something like that. Let me look it up real fast. 20, 30 bucks. It's not overall expensive. It is really fun if you're into. 40 bucks. Wow, that's more expensive than I thought. I think it goes on sale, especially during like the summer sale and stuff like that. So maybe that's what I'm thinking of. But yeah, it's really fun if you're a big fan of like space travel and shit like that, or space in general. Okay. Now what I want to do is I want to send this bitch off somewhere else. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna tilt it back up to where it's pointing straight up, and then we're gonna point it this way. I don't want to point it too far though. So I'll put it like that. There we go. Then rotate it just a smidge. Oh, not that. Smidge more. That way it has a better angle. Shoop. There we go. So now we're going north. Even though it looks like we're going west, if you're looking out the front door of the VAB. We're going north on the actual globe. I still have problems with that. It's weird. I don't know why, but I always have the tendency to think, okay, straight forward ahead of me, that's north. When that's not always the case. But yeah, my brain is stupid like that. Everyday Astronaut songs are just really good. Just really good for this kind of subject matter. Okay, so we are launching northward towards the. We're gonna be landing like kind of here-ish, hopefully. Probably not. Might just wind up splashing down the water again. But we're gonna shoot for the stars, and if we don't, then if we don't hit the stars, we'll land among the moon or something. I don't know. Or do I have that backwards? I probably have that backwards. Anyway, 3, 2, 1, launch! Okay, angle is good. I'm probably not going to make it all the way over there. Nah. I'm actually going to go ahead and parachute off. Because I think I can get science out of the patchy grass here. Oh, there's the obelisk. I think that's the first time I've ever seen the KSP obelisk with my own A's. Just because I never really looked for it. Okay, come on down. There we go. Okay, so materials bay, goo unit. I call it a goonit. Sorry. Take a photograph. Log pressure. Let me know about that radiation. And then telemetry report. Beautiful. Now that's what I call beautiful. Anything else? No. Okay. So now that we learned that the small solid rocket booster will not get me to the next part of the island, what we're gonna do? Or island peninsula? I'm not sure. But the other side of the bay there, what we're gonna do is we're gonna build a 2-stage solid rocket booster rocket. I said rocket probably one too many times in there, but oh well. But before we do that, we have some research to do. Stability would be nice. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Enhanced survivability. Do I have anything else I can get as far as science? Science. I'm from Brazil. I hope you are a successful guy. So far, not so really. Not so much. But I enjoy my life, so it depends on your definition of success. It all depends. Everyone's definition of success is very different. Also, hi from America. That's really cool. I didn't know people from Brazil actually watch me. I kind of want to get this so I can hold prograde, but it's not really feasible at the moment. Is it just maybe just all of Tim's songs sound kind of similar, but I feel like the Spotify playlist is just repeating the same song over and over again. Is there a reaction wheel thing in here? I actually kind of need the mech jeb thing. Mech jeb is a really useful tool. So it has like super SAS as well as a couple of different autopilots, but I won't have autopilot right out the gate. I think East Can gives you a different readout than. Oh, I can't even grab that yet. I'm looking in all the wrong places. I'm thinking about getting aviation. I haven't worked with the propeller engines all that much, so I don't know how well that would work out. The only problem is if I got to do like survey contracts and have to use a propeller engine, and that would take a very long time to get there. That I don't think I have aircraft autopilot. That and I'm bad at building planes. Okay, let's go ahead and get general rocketry. Okay, so next on the docket is we're gonna make a bigger rocket. Wait, is it a rocket docket? Next on the docket is gonna be a rocket. Is docket spelled the same way as rocket? I feel like it is, unless it's DOCKIT, as in dock it, but I don't know. Wait. Alexa, how do you spell docket?
Docket is spelled DOCKET.
That's what I figured. Thank you. Okay, go away now. Thank you. Just like, she won't go away. Guys, she's not going away. That's too big. That's too bad. So I need something with high thrust. A thick bore thrust. That's a really big ass fucking engine. Jesus Christ. Okay. Gonna make this boy a little smaller. There we go. That looks good to me. So put you there again. And then another one of D's. There we go. What? Sorry? Okay. You get the thingy? Yes, I got the thingy. Yes! I have the thingy! I'm going insane, aren't I? That's pretty much what's happening right now. Okay, Peabody. I'm going to call this Peabody 2 because it's not so Peabody anymore. The next one will be Atlas. And if you get that reference, kudos to you. Just seeing my head bob back and forth to the music without actually hearing the music. It's really funny. Okay. Load! Cast a spell on you to load. I don't get it. This game is on an SSD, and yet sometimes it takes forever to load a craft. Okay, so we have our flight. Whoa. Nice cock. So, 3, 2, 1, launch! Oh, that's not going the right direction. All right, reverting to vehicle assembly. I think what I need to do is I need to put a reaction wheel on it, as well as maybe some aero surfaces, because I think the thing on the side is dragging it down too much. Actually, no, that might not be what's causing it. Because some solid rocket boosters have like a tilted nozzle, because they're supposed to be two pointing on the side of a rocket, pointing through the center of mass. However, yep, it has a dented nozzle. Okay, or not a dented nozzle. Asymmetric thrust. There we go. That's too small. That's what she said. Sorry. Do you also have a asymmetric thrust? Oh, that's a big nozzle. Holy fuck. That'll probably do it. Probably. Obligatory Nord. That's what she said. Yes, that's the joke I was making, Alex. Thank you. Also, hey, Corey. How's it going, man? I need to stop doing that. I should be asleep. Well, it's entirely your choice, man. Either you can go to sleep or you can come watch me make things explode. I choose the latter. Not that there's a ladder anywhere near me, but... I'm gonna make these a tad bit smaller. That looks good. Oh, no. Okay. Peabody 2.1. It's Ray's choice. Who's Ray? The chick from Star Wars? I know her name is spelled differently. Raylyn, my daughter. Oh yeah. Honestly, I forgot you had a kid. That's weird to say, but I think I actually forgot you had a kid. Welcome to being a parent, dude. Welcome to be being awake for absolutely no reason. And people wonder why I don't want a kid. Well, most of my parents wonder why I don't want a kid. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go! Go! Oh, wow, this does have a lot of Delta V. You know, the problem is I can't tell it to stay still. I'm just gonna let it go. I think I'm losing it. I think I'm losing it. Oh, we're so close. Okay, I'm gonna tilt it up a little bit more. You need someone to have a kid with first. Shut up. You're not wrong, but fuck you. Why did you make a ballistic missile? Because I'm in career mode, and this is pretty much the only thing I can make. He's in North Korea. Excuse me. No, I'm South Korea. I'm the chill brother. Okay. Just because I'm building missiles doesn't mean I'm a dictatorship. Okay. Of course, I could have just separated there. I could have separated and used the second solid rocket booster to get me further. Oh well. I think Jeremy's kid is due in October. I think. And here I am. I just bought a house. Well, a condominium, but it's a house. It's a house to me. It's a home. Okay. Yeah. Okay. There. Step. One. Watch. Come on, I just need to get to the other side of the bay here. Yes. I think I'll make it. I think I'll make it. I think this right here roughly will be like the hills biome, if I remember correctly. You bought a condom mini mum? Yes. Oh, that's a problem. Oh. I cannot stage. That's a problem. Did I run out of... I ran out of electricity. Why? Probably because of the reaction wheel. I understand that, but fuck. Do I have batteries? I do. That should tide me over? Dude, it's a career save. You have to work your way up to orbit. You really have to. I could probably get into orbit right now. But I know that I'm going to need science later, so I'm getting the basic science out of the way. KSP career mode is kind of a grind fest, But it's an interesting grind fest, in my opinion. But you essentially land everywhere you can on the surface of a moon, of a surface of a planet, and get the science from there, and go on with your life. Okay, 3, 2, wait, 3, 2, 1, yep. I got this. I got this. I got this. Guys, I got this. I'm winning. I'm a winner, baby. And first stage separation. Three, 2, 1, now! And second stage step. Whew! These little green lights, by the way, mean that there's signs I can grab, but I'm not going to because I worked really hard to get over here. And I'm not going to waste my science. Come on. Come on. Okay, game. I think it's loading something crashing. Probably. Which means if the game crashes, then fucking whatever. Okay, I'm gonna turn off the reaction wheel. There we go. Just so it's not so wobbly. It's trying too hard. Wasting too much electricity. Bonk. Look at that little tower of science. For science. You monster. Take a picture. Pressure data. Give me that radiation. Poisoning. Thanks. And there we go. Booyah! Ba-do-do, ba-do-do, do-do, ba-do-do, da-do-do. It has done that to me before. In fact, it did it earlier today. I was landing a first stage booster, and as it went in for the landing, like it had to start loading trees and stuff like that because for some reason they decided to put trees in Kerbal Space Program, which they're pretty, and they add to the scenery, but I don't know, they don't really do all that much. I mean, yeah, they're pretty, but. Yeah. I was time warping so I could get down to the ground faster, and it froze, and then it crashed right before I landed. It's almost like there's other life on there. Apparently not, because there's no other there's no like Kerbal cities or anything like that. So like, whatever, man. I can't get anything in that one anyway. Gotta get that. There we go. Okay, so last thing I want to do before we start at least trying to go into space is we're gonna send one into the mountains directly west of here. That's gonna give us a little more extra science. That way we can get everything set up for the journey forth. I'm not doing that. I said it earlier in the stream, but I feel like that strategy is a little hacky. That it doesn't really, I don't know, it doesn't feel earned to just drive around and get crew reports and do science at each one of the different areas of the KSC. I mean, I'm not saying you guys shouldn't do it. Especially if you're new to the game, but I know I can get a lot more science in different ways and not just drive around for 20 minutes. So I'm not doing that particular strategy. Okay, so what we're gonna do? Tilt it back upward, and then tilt it back this way. I'm also gonna move this where it's sitting like that. I don't think it was patched, but I could be mistaken. All right, Peabody 2 is going for our last flight, and then we're gonna start looking at. Do we have crew modules yet? I think we do have crew modules. I have a mod that. Is it? El Nivito. I'm kind of starting to like El Nivito. He's a funny guy. But yeah, I don't know. Wildcat's been talking a lot in Discord recently. Anyway, but yeah, once we're done with this, we're probably gonna start doing crew missions. One message sent while you're streaming. Oh, that's cool. I don't even have that. What? No, there's been multiple. Multiple messages that have happened since I started streaming. Okay, 3, right, 3, 2, 1, go. Stay. Oh, I see what you mean. Okay. Yeah, I get the joke now. I think this will make it all the way to the mountains. If so, that would be awesome. Oops. Well, that would have been better if I didn't hold down D the entire time. Oh well. Nah, we're not going to quite make it to the mountains. We were damn close, though. And then it does it again. It doesn't like me time warping. Anywhere near the ground, apparently. Which, I can't blame it, but still, fuck you. Yeah, I was literally just loading the explosion for something crashing into the ground. Typical SpaceX, I mean KSC reusing rockets, at least it didn't blow up. I wonder if I should go ahead and start doing the science while I'm in the air right here, because I know I can get some. But I don't know if this is the same biome as over there. Fuck it, I'm gonna do it. Oh, this might be the same. This might be the same biome as the area around KSC. Man, those mountains look tempting, don't they? All right, come on. I ain't got time to wait. Come on. Of course, as soon as I say that. There's literally nothing to load. What are you loading? You're 700 meters off the ground. Well, you're probably less than that. You're probably like 500 meters. There's nothing else to load. Just fucking land the goddamn rocket. Or payload, whatever. Patience, fool. But I don't want to have patience. See, patience is a virtue, but it's virtually not something I have, okay? That's not what virtue means at all, but fuck it. It's just the first thing that came to my mind. Come on! Ah. Okay, this is taking too long. Trying to come up with things. I'm sure if we pool our intelligence, we'll figure it out. You're obviously really tired. Oh, something exploded. Okay. Oh, nothing exploded. What? It just melted into the fucking ground. Okay. Why am I not surprised that you're playing a support main in Apex, Corey? You shouldn't be scared of Ghoul. Oh my god. Is it getting worse by the second? I got a scan for PS Plus. Nice. Okay, let's see what we can do. So we gotta test the Vicloon thingy. You're trying too hard, bud. Okay, so we're gonna go for suborbital. What we gotta do is we gotta get to 70,000 meters in height, and then we'll go past the Kármán line. It's I like to call it the Kármán line. In Kerbal Space Program. But you go past the Kármán line and we'll go back down. That is suborbital. In other words, we're not going into an orbit. We're just hopping from one part of the planet to another. Okay, so we're gonna create a new rocket. Single personnel, re-entry capsule. Let's do it. And then a parachute. Boosh. I don't think we'll need a heat shield, but I'm gonna put one on anyway. Because better safe than sorry, but I will bring down the blade of material because we really don't need a lot. We're going to suborbital. We're not going to the point where, all right, I went through the alphabet. I'm done. We're not going to the point where we're going fast enough to go into orbit. So when we re-enter, we won't be going fast enough to really burn up our heat shield all that much. So, Betabushki. That'll work. So usually in order to get into orbit, you need at least a 2-stage rocket. Main booster, secondary booster, or not secondary booster, a second stage. So that's what I'm gonna do. If I can find the right parts for it. Honestly, there's essentially a Falcon 1 tank. I might just use that. Oh, there's the Mothra. So that's that. That's that. And then liquid fuel for the top half since you'll have steering then? What? That is wrong on so many levels. But thanks. I appreciate your input, even though it's wrong. Where's a good vacuum engine? That's a cryonic engine. Or sorry, cryogenic engine. It means it uses LH2. At least in my save. $311's not bad. I'll make that a little bit bigger. A little bit bigger. Actually, no. I'm going to bring it back down. Because that way... Oh, it doesn't have a shroud on it? How about that? Catch me outside, how about that? Can you steer a solid booster? I didn't think so. Wait, I must have mods let you. There is actually a way to steer a solid rocket booster in real life. Not very many solid boosters in KSP let you do that, but I think some of them do. I don't... Actually, yeah, the hammer right here. It has a, if you read right here, it has a gimbal. so you can steer it by gimbling the nozzle. So you push the nozzle in a certain direction, and it gimbals you the other way. So yeah, you can steer, and that is not a mod part. This is a part that comes with stock KSP. Yep. Oh, there's the Marlin engine. Or Merlin, sorry. Oh, it's too big. Damn it. I too quickly ditched that, There we go. Can I change the shroud on that? I don't want to be orange. Oh well. Okay. Then Merlin booster engine. This is essentially a Falcon 1, which, by the way, a Falcon 1 would not have worked for a crew module. At least I don't think so. There's too much stuff that's incorporated on a crew module for the Falcon 1 to actually be able to push into orbit. But yeah. Okay, so do. And that's all we need. I mean, I am going to put a launch clamp on this, just so it doesn't fall over on the launch pad. Because as you can probably tell, this thing's really tall. And then, where should we gonna go? Gonna call this, something bird related. Because Falcon. Center mass and thrust. This is fine. This is fine. Look at Kerbal Engineer Redux right here. I have TWR is 1.51 and my Delta V is 2.7. No, the Eagle, the Eagle, I'm gonna reserve for a Monlander because the Eagle has landed. I'm gonna call this the Sparrow 1 or just Sparrow 1 because it's not a very large bird, but she'll do the trick. She will do the trick. Robin and Sparrow. Yep. I like to call rockets after that are based on SpaceX vehicles by something related to the name. The Falcon series of rockets was actually named after the Millennium Falcon, but the name Falcon I riff off of that and say Sparrow, Eagle, Raptor. Even though Raptor is actually an engine that SpaceX is using or building actually right now, and all sorts of different birds. I had a plane called the Cardinal once. I don't remember what happened with that though. Funny thing, all of my fantasy characters are birds. My D&D character name is Robin. I just retired Falcon in D&D. Nice. I have not played a lot of D&D. Me and my parents actually used to play D&D, but never really got very far on that. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Jeb, you ready for this? Light this fucking candle. It's really difficult balancing this. I'm not very good at manual gravity turns. I prefer to use MechJeb for that. Actually, do I have MechJeb? Yes, I do. Hi. How are you doing? MechJeb is a little, I'd say a little cheaty, but this is how I do really good gravity turns. It gets off the ground quick, man. Like I said, the TWR was 1.52 or something like that. Which, by the way, 1.0 is literally you're matching the pull of gravity. In case you didn't know. Where's my... Oh, we're well into space. I actually just wanted to kind of skim the Kerman line. So I'm gonna relaunch here. A lot further than I wanted to be. Oh, stop. Okay, 3, 2, 1, yep. I'm gonna keep an eye on the map screen. I wish Kerbal Space Program, and I hope that maybe, just maybe, Kerbal Space Program 2 had or has J Tit. I'm serious. Yes, I know the bird, the tit. Is a really funny name. But what was I saying? I completely lost what I was talking about. Oh well. You distracted me with tits, Corey. God damn it. I also am time warping while gravity turning. I could probably go orbital this thing. Which is surprising considering I had a tough time getting orbital in my test save. But I could probably go orbital with this. Oops. I could almost certainly go orbital with this, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna get to like 80,000. Just kind of leave it there. I'm going so fast in the atmosphere that the parachute's about to burn off. Looks like we're gonna be landing on the night side too. Yeah, I like this little engine. It's a pretty cool design to it. Reminds me of some of the Russian engines. Luckily, I'm not using electric charge very fast. Okay, we are now in space. Oh shit, I didn't want to go into space yet. Because I didn't have that contract yet. Cock. Also, this needs to be a probe. God damn it. Well, at least I've proven that I can get into space. That's the important part. Jebediah, come on back. Don't worry, we'll get to orbit. Once we get the contract to go into orbit, especially with the crew, then this thing is pretty solid of a workhorse. Workhorse. Actually, what I could do, since all I need to do is I need to get into go to the upper atmosphere. I could literally build. Fuck it, I could just use Peabody 2 again. Continue without saving. I'll just point her straight up again. Peabody 2's flying again, I guess. Wasn't my plan, but you know what? Plans don't always go the way planned. Wait. I'll be right back. Ah! You made the same joke I did. Okay, 3! Right. Need to check my stage again. 3, 2, 1, go! Does it have a gimbal? It does have gimbal. Nice. I want to see what just going straight up does for me. Sorry. At some point, I'm going to start getting a blinking light on this again. Oh, did I see it? I thought I saw it for a second. Oh, I got to get it above 18,000 meters. 18 kilometers. I should probably say that instead of 1,000 every time. Yeah, I probably got this. Am I going to space? Not yet. There we go. Log temperature. Is there materials bay? Take a picture. Log pressure. Give me that radiation. Temperature report. Ah, damn it, I'm still going into space. I don't want to go into space yet. Fuck. Honestly, I may have to just... I have an idea. Oh, I don't have the bot running. Hang on. I never have the bot running. Even though I have a button that specifically opens up all programs, I never fucking use it. I have an idea. So I'm going to launch the same way I just did, but once I get up to 18 kilometers, I'd say like 20, maybe 22, 23 kilometers. Why not just leave it up? Because I turn off my computer sometimes. There you go. Typically I would, unless it's like a weekend where I'm not going to be streaming for a couple days. Then I close it just to save processing power. But yeah, typically I'd leave it up if I'm doing more than one stream, or not more than one stream. A stream within a couple days of each other. Excuse me. But sometimes I turn off my computer and forget to turn it back on. Even though I could set it to start up with Windows. But I'm too lazy to do that shit. Okay, 3. Wait. 3, 2, 1. Now I am going to tilt just a little bit as we get a little bit of an arc on our path so we can slow ourselves down with the atmosphere. So let's go up to like 25. Oh, stop. There we go. That way that can fly off into the sunset and we can very slowly okay, we're there. No temperature. Our materials bay. Take a picture. Pressure data. Temperature report. Is that everything? I think so. Okay, detach. Detach, please. There we go. Whoa! That almost hit me. Oh, that almost hit me again. And parachute. Oh wait, we gotta wait. There we go. Then go ahead and turn off the ration wheel. Just let it coast down. We're almost to space. We have a rocket that can very easily get there. Hell, we have 2 rockets that can very easily get there. I have at least 1 rocket that can very easily get into orbit. Have a good night, man. Thanks for keeping me company. Not a lot of people showing up tonight, apparently. Sad Tom is sad. And sploosh. Kind of surprised I don't have a subscribe command. I have a Discord, donate, Patreon, promote Eagle, merch, scene. Yeah. Those are the ones I got. Then I guess I assumed that anyone who's watching on YouTube knows that there's a subscribe button. I don't know. Maybe a bold assumption of me. Okay, recover vessel. So, just today, let me see if I can show you guys this on the stream real fast. Today they showed, so they showed off that the Raptor vacuum engine is going to be going into testing here soon. I don't know how well you guys can see that. You can't really, but it's really cool looking. Actually, let me pull up Twitter real fast. Twitter. Have I logged into Twitter on my desktop in a while? I have. Oh, it's on the front page right there. Where's my media share screen? There we go. So, on my twit, we got, so over here on the left is the regular Raptor engine, which is the sea level optimized Raptor engine. And then here is the vacuum optimized Raptor engine. Both of these, or at least engines similar to them, will be going on the Starship test vehicle, and well, we'll be going to space eventually. So this is the one they're using right now because it's sea level optimized. It's for flight at sea level in an atmosphere, and then this one is the one that will be put on a orbital flight test, and then you know, it'll be used in space. So that's how that works. All right, let's get back to the game then. But yeah, that's really cool. I enjoy that picture. Also, I love that they brought in a small woman for scale. Of course, she's probably not that small, but she's it's very, very interesting to have like a model there. It's really cool. Anyway, I'm done geeking around about it. Okay, so let's do a little bit of research. Where do I need to go for my next experiment? Asparagus. Where is my next experiment? I thought there was one in here somewhere, wasn't there? I want to get more science, but I don't see any. I guess that's technically science. Experiment. Yeah, whatever. Okay, so next mission is enter into space. Does this need to be a probe as well? Probe, yep, okay. That should be easy enough. We can literally just use Peabody again. But yeah, that the vacuum engine is going to be tested here soon. They're probably not going to use that nozzle engine or that nozzle on the engine because if they use that nozzle, then the expansion ratio of the nozzle is going to have the atmosphere push into the nozzle, and that's going to cause combustion instability and may in fact blow up the engine. So they're probably going to use that nozzle. They're probably going to use something a little bit shorter, but probably the same, not the same expansion ratio, but a similar expansion ratio, so that they could test the whole thing without messing with it too much. Also, NASA had their SRB test the other day. That thing is powerful, dude. It lasted like, what was it, like 6 minutes or something like that? It's crazy. Okay, here we go. We're just going to launch Peabody straight into space. Though again, we will want to put a little bit of a gravity turn in there just so we're not... we could slow down with the... just so we're slowed down by the atmosphere a little bit before we pop our chutes. Fire chutes. Also, we're probably going to end the stream around 1 o'clock my time, so about 30 minutes. Because I gotta go to bed at some point. I'm wondering if I should do some stuff off stream, or if I just keep this clean, keep this saved to, you know, we only play this save while streaming. I'm wondering. Let me know what you guys think. I am open to suggestions. Okay, 3, 2, 1, launch! Actually, I don't want that there. I want to put that in its own separate stage. We're just barely past the Kerman line. I'm actually going to point directly horizontal and then fire. That'll give us a little more horizontal speed, but it'll also give us a tiny bit more vertical speed. I think we'll just barely make it in, or past the Kerman line. Okay, stop it. Okay. We are in space. Space. Telemetry report. Photograph. Log pressure data. Okay. Now we spin to retrograde, and then we wait until we fall back into the atmosphere. For the record, we're not going nearly fast enough to burn up anything. Then we will flip around a little bit, apparently. Oh, yeah, that air braking. Okay, Papa shoots. Look at the moon up there. We're gonna go get that moon. Also, I think that's a planet over there as well. I don't know which, though. Maybe Eve. Actually, no. Eve would be in the direction of the sun, wouldn't it? Maybe Duna? I don't know. I'm spitballing. Wow. We traveled far, dude. I can't even see any land anymore. We're just in the middle of the ocean. Damn. So that, this little strip of land over here, you can barely see it, but this little strip of land right here is really useful for landing boosters. So I can launch from KSC and then detach around here and then land the booster back on this island right here. It's really useful because you don't have to have a boat in the water like like SpaceX does. That's what I'm going to turn off. Direction wheel. There we go. We have been to space. God, I need a dog or a cat or something. I need a fucking pet. Fucking lonely here. I miss having a pet. Dogs especially. I think I'm more of a dog person than a cat person, but I like them both. I don't know. Okay, next contract. Establish a stable orbit. Is that also a probe? Fuck. Okay, I'm gonna do this one real fast. Do these two contracts, and then we're gonna go into orbit with the probe. What? What do you want from me? You want manned missions? I'm sorry, I just can't do that right now. I mean, I could, but it's not what the game's wanting me to do. So, fuck you want. I'm talking to no one. I think my ideal scenario when it comes to pets is having one dog, one cat. Because I like cats for their chillness, but I love dogs for their lovability, lovingness. There we go. Is that a proper word? I don't know. This would be rather simple. So just get bow 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 bow. What part do you want me to use? That one? Yes. And then TT18 stability enhancer. Whatever the hell that is. I'm just gonna look up stab. Stab. Oh, it's the launch tower. Nice. This is gonna just gonna fall to the ground. This is gonna be really funny. I'm gonna drop it down there just so it doesn't destroy the decoupler. I'm not gonna save it because if I save it, then this will be Peabody. That's stupid. Okay. So we just activated the staging? Yeah. Boom! I did it. Are you proud of me, Ma? This gets more and more violent until I eventually snap my neck. That'd be terrible. Okay, last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this thing orbital. Essentially what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the bits from Sparrow and the bits from Peabody, and I have a Peabody, I have a Sparrow, P-Sparrow. P-Row. P-Row. Peabody? Pen pineapple, apple pen. I'm losing my mind here, guys. Okay, so let's take Sparrow. Load her up. Get rid of the capsule. Take Peabody. Load a subassembly. And then, yoop. Wait, nope. No, not trying to put that on the side, thanks. Hmm. Something right here. Wait, where'd that battery? Is that a battery? That's a heat shield. Okay, I'm stupid. That'll work. I just need to adapt. Bam! Bangering. I'm a genius. My brain is so heckin' huge. It's just ginormous. You guys don't have any idea. Should I put... am I gonna put wings on this? I probably don't, but I'm going to anyway. Just for extra stability? Is that how you pronounce that? Sure. P-row. sounds like an aisle where people pee. P-row. Go to the P-row. Well, at least we'll get orbital before the end of the night. Hopefully. Darts eyes back and forth. So that. And that. Beautiful. That's what I'm going to make. I probably should have put a heat shield on this since we're going orbital. Nah. 3, 2, 1, launch. I wish I had better readouts. I feel like I'm flying naked. Naked Airlines. Why does that sound like a real thing? Naked Airlines, the airline of the nudist colony. Okay. Booster stage up. 3, 2, 1. Psh. Oh, did not mean to light that yet. This is a coast phase, Thomas. Fucking dumbass. Dumbass. Wait, did I get the contract? I did not get the contract. For it to launch. Back to Space Center. Now, if I go back to Space Center, it should keep the rocket on the launch pad, so I can just go back to the launch pad. Hopefully, without too much loading. I jest. A calculator with mechanical keys. And RGB lighting. That's the most ridiculous fucking thing I've ever seen in my life. Oh, Lord. Go on and fly. Bitch, fly. Okay, so let's not do that. Don't appreciate it. Thank you. Three, two, nope. 1, 0. Okay, looks good so far. Gotta hold 40 until we get some height on. And then let's get down to 30. 25. 0. First stage set. 3, 2, 1. Set. Without turning on the second stage engine yet. It's always a good thing. Oh, we gotta return. Duh. Now you guys don't have anything else for me, do you? Well, that sucks. I could have just sent a probe up here without all the science on it. Damn it. Okay. So let's point retro. And actually, I'm gonna wait until we get to the other side of the orbit. And deorbit burn. 3, 2, 1, go. Goes down. And braking burn. Okay, that's it for the braking burn. Wow. Had a brief moment there. Or could have gotten some science. Nah, I don't think so. And all right, that is it. We have gone orbital with a probe, at least. Crewed missions will probably be started next Friday, but until then, I'm very excited to continue the series. A little sad that not very many people are showing up, but we did get some people, so hope you guys have learned a thing or two from my experience. Hopefully, you guys will continue to learn a thing or two from my experience. But for now, that is it. Hope you guys have a wonderful night. We'll be back to, not tomorrow, on Monday with some Last of Us Part 2. And then Wednesday is Apex Legends. And then Friday again is KSP. We have just started on this great journey. We have just taken the first tiny steps to colonizing this solar system, or the Kerbal system in Kerbal Space Program. So, hope you guys have a wonderful night. We'll wait for this to load. There we go. Actually, I'm going to do a little bit more, get a little more stuff real fast. What do I want to get? That's the question. Solar panels are definitely kind of a must. Gonna get survivability. There we go. Hey, Firefox. Unfortunately, you're coming right at the end of the stream, but feel free to watch the VOD once it goes up. But yeah, we took our first tiny steps into colonizing the Kerbal system here in Kerbal Space Program. We'll be continuing next Friday, and yeah, hope you guys have a wonderful night, and I'll see you all later. Bye bye. Sorry, Firefox.